Welcome to Iraqi Kurdistan, a country full of culture, history, beautiful landscapes, and just an incredible experience unlike anywhere else you will come across in the world. If you like being the only tourist, come here.
In this video, I've attempted to minimize the three main costs of travel, that is transport, accommodation, and food. I spent a total of $54 in 5 days, and I have to say this would not have been possible without the enormous generosity of the locals. I'm a big advocate for contributing to local economies, but if you want to travel far and frequently, and your wallet is your limit, you have to find other ways to give back, which is why I make these videos in hope that you will visit these countries and potentially spend money of your own.
So I've just left the office, took a half day. That's it there behind me in Dubai, and I am off to Iraqi Kurdistan. So while I'm in Iraqi Kurdistan, I will make a conceited effort to spend as little money as possible. I will track my spending and my experience. And in my personal experience, I find traveling on a very tight budget makes traveling much more fun. It allows for a lot more serendipity. You'll end up meeting more people, especially if you're couchsurfing and staying with people. So traveling on a budget really starts at your place of origin. So I have the option to take public transport or to take a taxi to the airport. And the metro in Dubai costs me about $1, while a taxi costs about $30. I've just arrived in Erbil in Iraqi Kurdistan to a beautiful sunset. I tried to use my bank card to take out some local money, and my bank card did not work in both ATMs. So I've got $50 in local currency, and that's pretty much it for this trip. So hopefully I find a bank that works to have a bit of a safety net. It costs $25 to take a taxi from the airport to downtown, which is 5 kilometers away, which is 50% of my budget for the next 5 days, as it seems. So I'm gonna have to find an alternative way to cover these 5 kilometers. I'll walk if I have to, but I think I can find cheaper taxis, probably closer to $5 or 5,000 Iraqi dinars outside the airport. I do this in most countries because taxi prices in airports are often very, very inflated. And maybe, just maybe, I can find people that will also pick me up and drive me to my destination. That's happened in Iran before. Hello. How are you?
Where are you going?
I go down city.
Okay.
Yeah? Yeah?
No problem.
Okay. Hello. So, I'm not sure if I caught that on camera, but as I was ending the last video, talking about my experience in Iran, where I walked outside the airport and a car stopped and a guy picked me up and drove me into town for free, and pretty much exactly the same thing happened. I wasn't sure if they wanted money or not, but I gave them 5,000 dinar. Now I'm in the heart of downtown Erbil, and it's buzzing and bustling. I really like what I see. Next thing I need to do is find some Wi-Fi. I need Wi-Fi to find my couchsurfing host. I just need in Kurdistan.
Kurdistan you need?
Yeah, only Kurdistan.
Only Kurdistan. You don't need internet?
Only internet.
Only internet you need?
Yeah.
Okay. So here is the mobile shop.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Mobile. So I wasn't able to find a SIM card, but I did find a phone shop and the guy let me use his Wi-Fi. He's closed down his shop, but I can still hang out in front of his shop and message my couchsurfing host. However, he's not home, but in the meantime I had a delicious kebab with a guy called Hassan who detonates TNT for a living. Quite interesting. The guy next to me thought it would be a nice idea to buy the Irishman a Coke. I finally found Wi-Fi and I finally reached out to him and he's told me where his apartment is. So I'm gonna go there and meet him and his friends. Let's see what the evening has in store. So day one is coming to a close. To think that this morning I was at work at my desk, working away, and I've just had this incredible series of experiences. Well, the second half of my day. I eventually found Wi-Fi, and with Wi-Fi I then found out what kind of SIM card I could get. So I've got myself a SIM card, I've got internet, and I've got my little sleeping spot on the floor. And we went for a nice little walk through town. And, he showed me some of the nice spots. We had tea in the oldest cafe in town by the Citadel, and then had some local desserts, some kenafe with some goat milk ice cream.
Ice cream is made of the goat milk.
Goat milk ice cream. So that's a first for me. I've never heard of that. So the plan for tomorrow is wake up early, explore Erbil in the daytime, and then I will move on to Akir, a small town built into a mountainside. It looks really beautiful, and I think I'll take public transport there. I don't really know what the options are yet. Anyway, that's the plan for tomorrow. The plan right now is to get a good night of sleep. So on that note, good night.